Hi, I'm Rianna Scipio, television host and TV and film producer. You're about to see some highlights of my work from the UK's most popular television programmes, such as Watchdog, Holiday and UK's Worst. First up though, Black Britain, a groundbreaking series from the BBC's News and Current Affairs department that won the CRE's coveted media award. As host, I got to talk to two of Britain's best-loved celebrities and put to them some controversial questions that made the world see them in a different light.
What did he say?
Everybody saw what he said.
I've watched the footage. I couldn't see what he said.
Not really. It's just that you want me to say.
How would you expect the press and the public to condemn Schmeichel if you yourself would not?
I can't condemn him, really, because as much as it might not have been a nice thing to say, me myself, I've said off the cuff, on spur of the moment things, and you know, they might have offended people.
As the Spice Girls top the chart again, we talked to the 22-year-old band member from Leeds, who within 12 months has become a multi-millionaire and sold over 30 million records. Do you think you were chosen as 1/5 of the Spice Girls because you were black?
Yeah. I think just to show, between the five of us, we look completely different, and I think that in itself is a message that you don't have to be one colour or dress all the same to get on.
Did it! I've done that!
A warm reception then from Mel B. But things got decidedly cooler whilst uncovering these two stories as reporter and presenter for a series that's nothing short of an institution. The BBC's flagship consumer programme, Watchdog. When British Gas put up its prices by 4.7% in April, it promised that further increases were extremely unlikely. And it looks slightly smarter. Let's take it on a test drive.
This is the Self-Preservation Society. This is the Self-Preservation Society.
Yes, lost him! Cary Grant, don't tell me.
Cary Grant, that's the one.
I knew it. Cary Grant? Good thing we recorded that piece before I made the move into film. But more on that in a second. First, let's take a look at UK's Worst, another blockbuster series that averaged 6 million viewers. I found myself in some pretty hair-raising situations, but few as hairy as this. Take a look. So what will we have on our shopping list?
Budgerigars,
Rats,
red rumps,
tortoises,
diamond doves,
hamsters,
cockatiels,
and lions. I'll tell you something I bet you didn't know. There's a huge trade in dangerous wild animals right here in the UK. And even more surprisingly, most of them are sold illegally from pet shops. Now we're talking venomous reptiles, spiders, tigers and lions. Difficult to believe, I know. So we sent in our very own undercover reporter to see what he could find. I think I'll try something a little tamer than an anaconda for an accessory next time. But speaking of things tropical, Holiday is another prime-time series that's taken me to some wild and not so wonderful locations around the globe. And the moral of our cautionary tales: check, check, and double check that the holiday in the brochure is the same as the one that you're paying for. And don't be afraid to ask whether there's building work going on. If you do all this, you should be in for a brilliant time. Italian pizza will cost you under £1.50. And chips in Britain will cost you around 80 pence. And then there's Swiss cheese, Scandinavian fish, cafe au lait and French croissant. Well, I can tell you I was glad to get back to London for a rest behind the desk after that. So here's the Capital's news. Londoners have been telling the Capital's newest radio station what they love about the city in the first ever Love London Awards. Listeners to the BBC radio station London Live 94.9 voted for their favourite pub, the best tube station Mornington Crescent, and their favourite Londoner, Mayor Ken Livingstone. Now for this next piece, I was lucky enough to host and get my first taste as a producer for a specialist arts programme, the frame. Hesty, you're from Kitchen X. I've already tasted some of your fantastic food tonight. You're from Finest Watches. Manolo, you're from Affirmative Insurance and Financial Services.
Ideen, Dutch, Andy.
From Sticker City, you're a prolific performance artist here at the Multi-Auto Group launch.
Right.
Tell me what you just saw. Amazing lineup of cars around the showroom. The producing bug obviously stuck. From television to feature films, here's Caged. Want to bag yourself a part in a British feature film? Then make sure you enter this amazing competition from Movie Film UK.
I am the fight.
Thanks for watching. I hope you've enjoyed making my acquaintance, and I'm very much looking forward to meeting you soon.